If you guys want to get rich, like really, really rich, and by rich I mean you want to have 5 figures in your account every single moment of your life, listen to me because I got game of spit. So this video is gonna be formatted through difficulty. So it's gonna go from probably easiest to hardest, and yeah, let's get straight into it. So first up, you need to save money. Okay, this is before all the points of actually how to make money. You need to save money, guys. You're not Andrew fucking Tate. Okay, you don't make 500K a day. Okay, right? So you need to save money to have money. Okay, and trust me, it will benefit you in the long run. Whenever you have to buy a car for the first time, right? Whenever you have to pay off student loans, like uni fucking loans or whatever, right? It will actually, like, you'll thank yourself in the future, okay? And whenever you need like whenever you have a hard time, or if you need to go somewhere, you need an emergency fund, that money is always there. So you guys need to save, and you can't just spend on fucking garbage. Like, I know so many people who just waste their money on like absolute rubbish, and I think to myself, like, what's the fucking point of that? What is the point of that? Like, get yourself a couple nice things, but bro, if you don't have an income, right? Why would you spend money? Like, like a lot of money is what I mean. Like, why would you spend like $1,000 in a month, right? If you don't have an income, or if you know what I mean. So you need to have an income to spend money. Okay, that's my second point. So first you save. To spend money, you need to make money. Okay. If you don't make money, don't spend the money that you have, because you don't know what's gonna happen in your life, right? You don't know what situations could happen. Don't spend the money that you have, guys. All right. All right. So those are very two important points, right? Now we can actually get into the points on how to make money. All right. So first up, get a job, bro. Whoever you are, just get a job. It's the easiest way to make $1,000 a month if you work like the right hours, right? And you get the right job. It's the easiest way to make $1,000 a month, right? If not even more. You can even make more, right? So that's the number one point. And the great thing about having a job, it gives you experience, right? Work experience, which then you can use to develop your career and your resume and your um future even, right? So get the work experience, and then after you have the work experience, then you can use that to get an actual good job, right? So whenever you're older, like whenever you're like 20s and shit. So that's the number one point. Get a job, and the greatest thing as well, it gives you connections with other people. If you work for like a privately owned business, let's say, because I used to work at a phone shop, for example, I now know everything about phones. I know where to buy the parts. I know how to fix the phones. I have all this experience, and I have connections, right? I know people in America now from that job. People, even though it's in Australia, my job that I used to have, I know people from America that ran their businesses, make hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, right? And I can contact them whenever I want at any time. So that gives you connections. Maybe you won't get as lucky of a job as I got, but it will still give you connections. It will still give you ways to learn from others, right? And gain like knowledge and intellect from other people, right? So get a job, and once you have the job, you can even do these other things, like start a side hustle or do these other points that I'm about to list. So next up, this is for my smart people, okay? Become a tutor. You can make so much money being a tutor. I'm telling you guys, you can make so much. All right. So I'm actually gonna search up right now. Hold on, just give me one sec. All right, so I just checked, and the average tutor makes $33 an hour. Okay, let's say you mark that down to $25 an hour, right? You're making twice the amount a person would make as at a regular job. Also, you got to keep in mind that the hours are lower because you're not gonna be fucking working tutoring for 6 hours straight, right? But you can still make like $50 a day, right? Um, from just tutoring. You do 2 hours, you tutor like this kid in like year 4, tutor this kid in year 6, and this is of course for the smart people. You have to have like the grades to back you up for your resume, right? But you can make a lot of money, guys. Okay, so becoming a tutor is really really viable, and it's really really easy because like you're literally teaching these like fucking 6-year-olds how to make like how to do 6 times 6 or whatever, right? Teaching multiplication and basic algebra. Okay, so becoming a tutor is a very very good way to make money, especially if you're smart. So because you have the background, you have like, yeah, okay, I'll get these grades, I'm doing advanced extension, whatever, all this shit, right? And it will help you. Okay, so become a tutor, and you can put that on your resume as well. So all these things, every single point I'm listing, you can put on your resume and you can use it as experience, right? So yeah, become a tutor, point number 2. All right, so third, we have start a side hustle. Okay, I know this is such an overheard topic, right? But starting a side hustle is really viable. If you really just put in the work, like you can make so much money. I would have made thousands of dollars from side hustles, right? And you can too. It's really not that hard, but you need to. It's like it's easy, but you need to be dedicated to it. You can't just like put in 1 hour and then expect, oh, I didn't make 10, I didn't make fucking whatever. I didn't make a lot of money today, so I'm gonna quit, right? That's not what you want to do. So I got a couple examples here, and a lot of these examples I did. So my first side hustle was dog walking. I walked about 3 or 4 dogs, right? And each time I would walk them for 1 hour, I would charge them $30 to walk their dog. I know it sounds like small, but it really adds up. After you walk 3 dogs, right? Twice a week, so that's $180 a week, right? And you do that for like 4 months. That's not bad, right? So you can make a lot of money. But right, key point, you have to find the people, and the way that you find the people is by advertising yourself. How do you do that? So the way that I did it, I made posters and I went around my train station and I put posters all over my local area, right? So that's how I advertised myself, and I also contacted, like, I went around and I knocked on doors. Like, I didn't knock on doors, but I looked for people, okay, to walk the dog, right? So just walking a dog is not that hard. You literally just walk up, or let's say you want to really knock on people's doors. You just walk up, say, hey, I saw you guys had a dog. I was wondering if I could walk it for you, like if you're busy walking and you're like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just do something like that. It's really not that difficult, right? And you just pull up and you walk their dog, right? So that's my first side hustle. Second one, cleaning. Okay, I know it's gonna be like, what do you mean cleaning? I mean pressure wash cleaning. Okay, you can make a lot of money. You go wash people's driveways and you wash people's cars, even like with pressure washers. It takes so little time and you can make so much money. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, you can make, like, you can even clean garbage bins and stuff, because people don't want to clean their garbage bin, right? You can go out and like offer, like, hey, I'll clean your bin for like $20, right? Just literally walk around. I guarantee someone will say yes after you knock on like 5 houses, right? It's really not that difficult, okay? So you don't even need a pressure washer, bro. You just literally, if you're cleaning a bin, you just grab like a bucket of water and just a sponge or something, right? And you just clean the bin, right? But with pressure wash, it's easier. Anyway, but pressure wash cleaning is a very viable side hustle. You guys gotta do research into it. I'm just giving you the really names. I didn't do this one, but I probably will in the future. Next up is yard work. So this is something I did. All you do is you like, I forgot what I was saying. Sorry. No, all you have to do, right, is you do the same thing as dog walking, but you're just like cleaning up the person's front yard, just raking their thing or mowing the lawn, right? You might like clean their driveway with the rake, you know what I'm saying? So you just literally yard work in general. You might do like help people out. Um, so that's my fourth side hustle that I'm talking, the third one, right? And fourth, lastly, is you can go ahead and make your own business of some sort. It can literally be anything, okay? All that a business is solving a problem, okay? Solving a problem that people want, and people give money for problem solvers. They will give money to problem solvers, right? So, all right, here's an example. All right, so I'm gonna think of one real quick. Give me a sec. For example, okay, you know this kid, his name is Billy, right? Um, he's in year 7. He wants to get good at basketball, right? You play good basketball, all right? You're good at basketball. You go to his parents and you say, "Hey, can I coach your son?" Right? You're solving their problem that their son is shit at basketball, right? And you charge them money. So for that to work, though, you need to have experience. You have a skill. In that case, the skill is knowing how to play basketball well, right? So to solve a problem, you need to have the skill for the problem. All right. So that's what I mean by solve a problem. So you need to have the skill, the solution to the problem, right? Okay, so it's your knowledge of basketball, and you're teaching the kid how to be good at basketball, right? And then you charge the kid to teach him, right? So that is such an easy side hustle that I just created at that spot. So if you have another skill, let's say it can literally be for any sport, or let's say you're really good at drawing, right? This person wants to get their painting of them drawn. You can go charge them $20. Why not? $30 or whatever. You just quickly draw them, done. Right, there you go. You make money, right? So it literally can be anything, and it can be problems that people have already solved in the past, but you can do it for them because it's easier. You gotta add a twist to it. Let's say that could be the price is lower, the time that you do something is less, right? So you gotta make it something like more unique, but you know what I'm saying, right? So start your own like business, start your own like type of thing. So yeah, that's my third point on how to make money. So fourth, we have reselling. Okay, so could be on Facebook, Gumtree, eBay. They resell anything. Like you can resell calculators, you can resell shoes, you can resell pop funks, you can resell clothing, you can literally resell anything, and you can find anything for any price. Literally, you can resell cars, like resell cars. You can make so much money. You can resell car parts. You can resell literally anything, and you can make so much money. You can make your own. You can make your own product and sell it. You can drop ship through Facebook Marketplace, reselling, right? You can literally do anything, right? If you have someone that's trying to sell something, go ask them, hey, can I put this up for you? Can I get a commission? Right? I did that for cars. I've got like 5% commissions, right? So reselling is really about being on it, right? Being on your grind. You can't be slacking with reselling, because the day that you forget about checking Facebook, the day that you forget about checking something else, you lose your reputation on the marketplace, right? You forget about it, right? You lose opportunities, right? So you really got to be on reselling, right? I'm sure there's tons of videos on how to resell, so just search up how to resell properly, like, but I've literally given you like the main gist of it, okay? So you just find something cheap, sell for higher, right? Or if you have something laying around, like a pair of shoes that you don't use, sell that. Why would you keep that? It's literally depreciating in value every second, right? So, yeah. So that would probably be my final point. There is another point, but I already touched on it, and that is make your own idea. So I've got like a real business model idea, not just like, oh, go coach this kid, right? You make your own actual business, and that's the reason why it's the last, because it's the hardest, right? Whatever, and it's the thing that will make you the most money though, right? So I'm right now working on a business. I'm not gonna say anything about it, but hopefully it goes well, right? So you gotta involve yourself in the space that is making money, and then you gotta incorporate something, right? You gotta incorporate your own idea, your own aspect, right? And you gotta market that, turn it into a business, right? So you gotta go, like, for example, AI is a great example, right? You gotta find something that AI hasn't done yet, right? And then you gotta work on that. That's just an idea. It's hard. I've got no idea how to code, right? But you can find developers. You can find people who know that stuff, right? And you give them your idea, and they're gonna be, oh wow, that's actually a good idea. Let me see if I can do this. Let me see. And then through trial and error, you're gonna be able to build a real viable business, right? So that's probably a great example of AI, but there's so many other like things that you can get into, like it's unreal. But make your own idea is the last point. But obviously the easiest, get a job, you're straight. Get a job, right? Become a tutor, you're straight. Start a side hustle, you're good, right? Resell, you gotta be on it, right? Start a side hustle, also you gotta be on it. Make your own idea is really, really difficult, guys. I'm working on it. I'm so tired. I don't know if you guys can see, but I've been like writing down ideas and all that. But and my business model. But yeah, okay. So that's really it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. Okay, if you guys have any questions, just leave a comment down below, right? Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Other than that, Peace in the Middle East.